Yes, the Boohoo Effect here. Elliot, the midget man. The angry little midget. What happened? Elliot boy? Did you get called out on Knightsabers and now you did a feeble attempt to backpedal? Sorry, but that's an old classic move, boy. You need to get a little old school there. Backpedaling does not cut it. You were called out because you support Knightsabers. You see, in essence, since you're not calling out Knightsabers but supporting Knightsabers, that means you support all what he does and what he stands for. And that's why you're upset. That's why you're trying to, the docs of Braden, you're trying to make him out to be a pervert. But you, I would imagine, have the most inner, darkest demons in your mind. I bet you possess some very dark thoughts because your perpetual stalking is getting a little disturbing, not to mention coupled with your paranoid delusions. You see, you think everybody is working with each other behind the scenes. Now you're on Roy Potter, how, Agent 19 might be in cahoots with him, how, the Lewis docs might be a LARP with Katie and Agent 19. I mean, your mind just goes in these dark, paranoid places, and you're a danger to society. You are. The death threats you displayed, Elliot, aka LaffAchoo, is disturbing. And I'm amazed, to be honest, that I haven't reported you. You need to be reported. You need to be reported. You should not be in possession of a firearm, boy. You're a danger. And the NSA, I'm sure, are already onto you. But we need to make sure, don't we? For the safety of the public. Because you're one of those crazy radicals that worship Trump, that treats it like a cult. There's nothing wrong with having a favorite politician, but the links that you go to with this man is disturbing. And the evidence is there. Now, if you want to call anybody out, why don't you call out the people in your own group? Or are we group affiliated only? You got many questions there, midget man, stump legs, woman hips, don't you? Oh, you going to get me for body shaming you, huh? Well, look at your comments, boy. That's all you do is body shame people, mock people, ridicule people. Look at your handle name, Mock and Katie, on effing Sunday, We know the deeper meaning of that. But question your own group that you identify yourself with, that you protect, that you claim that people are trying to, disassemble your group, divide it. I've called out Tracy. I proved without a shadow of a doubt what she's about. You support it. And we all know Trollup is AryanEmpires. He is a man pretending to be a woman. That's what predators do. They guise themselves under that pretense to entrap people's minds. And who knows what Trollup is doing online, in other areas. You support all of that. You support Knightsabers, and I called you out. Don't even try to get rid of the evidence. And also, in that video, or I'm going to formally review it, once I get on my home PC. But you took the knee to Agent 19. And you've been whining about me making amends with this guy. And here you are, seeing you have no problems with Agent 19. You took the knee because there was no pact, there was no deal. I simply made peace with the guy. To be honest, I don't really care for Agent 19, and I'm sure it's a mutual agreement. But I leave him alone. Let him do his thing. If he talks over Katie, if he's into his own thing, it's his channel. Katie can do something about it. She's an adult. She can do her own thing on her own channel. Leave it alone. You're a perpetual stalker. You have no dog in any fight, Elliot the midget. You need to get a life. What do you work in the transit lines? You got a job somewhere? Why don't you keep more busier? Get on medication. Do something with your life. You're like a little bitch woman that's into this real life drama. Don't you got anything better to do? Do you have some type of thing you can do some mechanicking? Something around the house you can fix instead of sponging off your sister, huh? Is that who you live with, sister? Because I know that you don't have a home in your name. So if you want to go stalking around with Trollup on this false docs with Mr. Landon, go right ahead, boy. Because if you keep it up, you're going to continue to get my attention. Yes, you are. Because I've already checked out Trollup. He is, without a shadow of a doubt, AryanEmpires. And he goes by Joel A. Stone, doesn't he? Yes, he does. For him to post up that picture of this woman's feet walking in the sand is sick. And you support that. I cringe when Trollup Rullez gives you a little heart and you all just all warmed up to him and, fickle and compassionate towards this guy thinking he's a woman. You're a sicko. You do the same thing with Knightsabers. You're talking to grown men, dummy. But you like that, don't you? Don't you, Elliot? You like that sort of thing, I can tell. So, anyways, I thought I'd put out a short one here. What am I at? What time am I at? I'm at 6 minutes and 28 seconds. Wow. 6 minutes, 7 minutes out of my life. Big deal. I can pop out a video anytime I want, little boy. So, while you're hiding behind Tracy, hanging onto her skirt, having her acting as the voice, the representative, the speaker, why don't you grow some balls and confront me? I'll be happy to talk with you live anytime you feel like you want to be a man. Now, I'm beginning to think, since you're only 4 foot something, I'm beginning to think that you're just a bitch boy all the way around, aren't you? We'll see you in the next one.